everybody, so welcome back. Last session, you all had made your way out of the Greywall Mountains and began the long trek across the plains to one of the Orient trade roads, where you had hoped to find a caravan that would lead you back to Sharn. Um, on your way, you did encounter some of the less friendly wildlife, a pack of very hostile Ankegs decided to make your journey a little bit more interesting. And after you had defeated them, you harvested from them what you could, um, varying levels of success in that matter, and then proceeded along your path towards the Aryan trade routes. The following day, you came across one of these trade routes, and it did not take long for one of the Orient caravans that frequent these roads to pass by you and offer you safe passage through to Sharn, as they do. For a price, these House Orient caravans can take you anywhere that is connected to one of their trade routes. So, you all joined up with one of these caravans, relatively well defended, a good handful of battle hardened looking individuals providing security, so looked to be a pretty safe journey. You all stopped in the small town of Ardev, I believe it was, on your way. Did some resupplying, a little bit of R&R off the road for the first time in many days, before proceeding back along that Orient trade road. So we'll get you all to the map right now so you can get a better idea of where you are. You have almost made it back to Sharn, but on one of the last nights, if not the last night of your travel, while you all were camping, a massive creature came diving out of the night sky from above the cloud cover. Out of nowhere, this creature dove down while you all had broken for camp for the evening. Some of you around campfires, other of you in your tents, the guards at their posts at entrances to this caravan circle. No one seemed to notice this massive creature dive from out of the sky, from out of the black, and land square in the middle of all of the caravan's horses who had been hitched nearby. This creature erupted from the clouds, landed atop this beast, and with one shriek, landed amongst the horses. The other animals begin to scatter, breaking free of their tethers as they panic, as one of them has already been killed and is now being eaten by this massive creature. So, as this massive avian creature begins to feed on this horse, we are going to roll initiative.
Yay. Oh, we can't see it. That's so much better. That's so great for us.
You all can vaguely see its shape over here against the firelight. You get a good view of its size, its wingspan, and the glint of your firelight off of its talons and beak as it tears into the horse.
Yay.
We're going to roll one initiative for all of the guards here. The civilians, merchants, and so on have been assumed to have fled or ducked down into their tents already. Oh, okay. Sorry, looks like we need to clear the initiative and re-roll real quick. So, does everybody remember what they rolled?
Yep.
I was just gonna say, the one time I roll high, we gotta redo this.
So go ahead and re-roll, and you can keep your old roll. I'll get these guys back in and roll theirs back down as well.
The rock picture looks so not threatening without like scale comparison.
Right.
But like what? We're like.
He's just a little guy. Look at him.
I only found out relatively like after fighting one that they were actually huge. I assumed they were not huge,
gargantuan, yeah.
But I only found out after one, fighting one, and two, thinking it was like large at best. Because like a lot of other creatures have people in their image to give you a comparison
Right.
of like what it looks like.
I just remember the last rock from Avernus, right? We ran into one of them.
Yeah.
And walked and talked about how massive it was.
That's what I was thinking of. Wait, it wasn't a? It was like a rock, right? That we saw, or did we see rocks?
I don't think there was a
Whatever.
rock
Big
in
ass
Descent of
birds.
Avernus.
It was a rock, right?
I think so. Yeah, the plague spreaders.
'Cause they
Okay,
love-
so Dimitri and Silas snoring loudly in their tents.
No. Great.
All right, everyone. Yuji, what are you going to do as this rock kind of looks up towards you all, lets out a screech of challenge, and goes back to its meal?
First thing I wanted to see, would this type of creature have anything like controlling it? Is there some sort of check I can do to see if like some wayward energy is trying to mess with us, or are we just super unlucky running into everything that flies that's angry?
You can
What
go
check
ahead.
can I do for that?
You can go ahead and make a Arcana check to see if there's anything controlling it, or a Nature check to see if this is regular behavior for such a creature.
I'm screwed at either of those, so here we go. Yeah.
Nice. It appears to have the IQ of a scholar. You don't seem to know why it would be attacked. No, you're not sure either way. You just don't know.
Totally
the
gonna
habits
believe
of
you
these
when it's a
creatures
smart bird.
enough.
I'll essentially move down here and cast Bless on everyone.
Wait, you can only cast it on 3 people. Are you saying everyone
Yeah.
but you?
You've got it.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And then
Oh, the rock's
'Cause
not
that's
an
m-
initiative. One moment, please. Stand by. Okay, there he is.
Oh, great.
oh, it is one action. So then I'll just prepare my spear and hand crossbow to see if anything comes at me. Backing up a moment here. Staying by the fire. There you go. That's my turn.
Could somebody please roll me a d8 for the veterans, as they have their crossbows up and they're leveling them, but they're kind of looking around for cues, trying to figure out what they should be doing. You see a couple of them raise their crossbows up towards the gargantuan beast.
We're all rolling to you.
Now the question is, which one should I take? Do I want to be merciful
I
and allow it to be the
mean-
first one, or do I want to be mean and let it be Yuji's?
It should be all of them. This is all of their next turns for the next 4 turns.
Okay. The 4 guards closest to you all, the 4 guards at this point of the caravan, raise their crossbows up, but seeing and looking around, and looking to Yuji, noticing that he hasn't attacked yet, they're going to lower their weapons. And they're going to wait.
Yeah, of course they are.
Red?
Red is going to look around at everyone and then ask, do any of you have a torch? Like a non-lit torch?
There's a campfire right behind you.
Yes, I know, but I need a torch.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Red is going to run over here, grab a torch from Kay's bag, item interaction. Then can they just like drag it through the fire as they run by?
Sure.
Okay. Then they are going to go over here, and they're going. The rock is vaguely in this direction, right?
It is right here. Here. You know
Okay.
what?
Oh no! They throw.
You're emitting light now.
Yeah, I'm going to do that right now.
They throw the torch at the rock. At the
One
rock.
moment.
No, they rage first, and then they do that. Then they throw the torch at the rock. The goal here is being able to see it, and also maintaining my rage.
Okay. So, alright, so you throw the torch at it?
Yeah. Is it improvised?
You got bless. You be fine.
Okay, are you attempting to strike it with the torch?
I kind of have to, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an improvised weapon attack.
With dexterity, because I'm throwing it, I guess. I prefer strength, but I think it's dexterity, right? Or is it? I don't know.
I'll let you do either one.
Okay. So that's boop. Yeah, that hits.
So
Oh,
the
probably.
torch. Go ahead and go and roll another d4 fire.
Oh yeah. The first d4 was supposed to be blessed, by the way.
Okay. So go ahead and roll 2d4, one for bludgeoning, one for fire.
This is great. Nice.
All right.
Even better. So one bludgeoning, 2 fire.
So Red,
And so
I
now the
will
light
let
is
the
coming from-
fates decide how it reacts to this.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
even
now
notice.
now it's
Roll-
now it's producing the light.
Roll a d100. Wait before you roll. We are going to do a few different outcomes here. There is. Okay, so there is 1/3 that you do not want to happen. Would you like to be the top third or the bottom third of your roll?
I always go the lowest so I don't feel bad.
Okay,
'cause it's
so
always
1 through 33. I want it to be higher than that.
Okay. Yeah, Red does not know what the fuck this is. It's a big ass bird.
That just landed on the horses nearby. Got it.
Yeah, it's a big ass bird. They need to be able to see it. But yeah, it is the one producing light now, presumably, because the
Got it.
torch is at its root. So here we go. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. So, this gargantuan bird kind of looks over towards you, Red, and it looks down at the fire and kind of looks at the singed wings on it. It looks back at you, and you can see it kind of narrow its eyes at you for a brief moment. Do anything else with your turn?
I raged before that. That's it.
Okay. So it kind of narrows its eyes at you, wraps its talons around the horse, and on its turn,
Ooh.
turns and flies away
Oh.
with the
Oh.
dead horse.
Red flexes. Yeah, scared it away.
Yuji dies a little on the inside after wasting a spell slot.
Red wasted a rage.
Well, you're about to finish a long rest, so.
So, yeah, the guards approach and say, one of them walks up to you, Yuji, and says that was clever thinking. Good move to not strike out at it. Wouldn't want to anger the beast. And a couple of them are going up to Red as well and saying, smart thinking, that there's no way that the caravan would have been able to fight one of those beasts off. And, yeah, they offer congratulations, saying it was smart thinking.
Everyone knows that large birds are scared of fire. That was my plan.
Make a insight check, Red.
Oh no. Okay. I'm not terrible. I'm not terrible at those.
Okay. All right, so Red, with a 13, you can know that the look in that rock's eye was not fear, but annoyance.
Oh, Red knows.
Oh, okay.
They're both. They're like, yeah, they're lying.
I was trying to say, I think Yuji would play into that. Yes, it was easier to just have a strategy of wait and see than to risk anything.
Even though
Clearly
both of-
deceiving them that he had no idea what the giant chicken was.
Yeah, they were both fully intending to fight as soon as possible. Red gives Yuji a thumbs up.
Nice.
Yuji will reciprocate a nice little eye wink. Yep, we got it. Good plan.
I personally was just had my fingers crossed that it was easily frightened.
Yeah, Red just wanted to be able to everyone to be able to see it. That was like their main goal.
Yes,
they're also-
that was a good goal. If I needed to blast it, having a clear view is definitely preferable.
Red
I
is
thought
also
I thought those things were daytime hunters. Ugh.
Red's also impugning themselves because they didn't have any torches on. They didn't have any torches on hand, and they're like, "Ugh, so unprepared. I'm never prepared for anything." They will ask for more of Red's, not Red, more of Kay's torches if they are willing to share. At least 3.
Aren't you
You have
already
three.
aren't you already at max weight?
No, I've been lifting. They leveled up. They have a higher strength score now.
Red has been buffing up.
Yeah.
I think Yuji would like kind of would bring the party in closer. Like, this is twice now on one journey where we've been attacked by very large, angry, flying creatures. Is anyone else noticing a trend here, or is that just me? And then a metagaming question to back that up. Like, is it common in Eberron to like
was the
have
first
giant
time?
things come after us? The flying mosquitoes that came and attacked us on the
Oh.
flying ship.
I mean, if you're flying through the air and flying ships, the things that attack you are going to be flying things, right?
But I mean, it's happened twice now, and I'm not saying that's unusual or anything. I'm just saying, you know, I'd have
Like
2
2
nickels
weeks.
if that was the case. Yeah.
It's been like 2 weeks though, so since the last time.
Paranoid. All right, I'll take it.
Yuji
It might be
stared.
where the rock was gonna pick one of us and then be gone. And I'm like, all right, well, bye. That character's dead.
I read. I've been picturing Red with grappling hook around its feet, just being like flying through the air. Bye, Red.
Honestly, I forgot how relatively small gargantuan creatures are in this game. When I sent that picture of like the boats are like entire maps in and of themselves, and like a gargantuan creature is not that big comparatively, you know, just like in terms of the space.
Well,
it takes up.
gargantuan is just like bigger than huge, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I like to say that what is it, a adult dragon is gargantuan, but so is the Empire State Building, right?
Right.
Is it though?
I mean, yeah.
It's like, okay, whatever. I don't want to.
There's just no size category higher. I mean, I wish there was like 3 or
Yeah.
like even as much as 3 or 4 more size categories up, because
it's only 25 by 25.
right, or
which is
bigger.
like- yeah.
I say it can be bigger too. Yeah.
Yeah,
So in Spelljammer, a living asteroid is gargantuan,
right. That's an
and
excellent.
you can land a
excellent
ship on it.
Yeah, that ship is also gargantuan.
Yeah. All right.
Need more. I just want more crunch in like not character creation. I want more crunch in just like general mechanics is what I want. I want to see. But I'm a DM, so I'm very biased for that.
They could just like not name the categories, and they could just be numbers. So there's an infinite number of larger it could be.
Right. Or
big,
bigger.
bigger, biggest, and biggeristest. Yeah.
Biggeristest.
Then it's just like, yeah. Then they add numbers after the bigs.
Yeah, I mean, after gargantuan, you could have Titanic,
That would be good.
and then
Yeah.
and at that point, you can just start putting X's after it.
Yeah, I like that.
So is our travel going to be delayed because we lost a
Titanic.
horse?
Extra Titanic.
So the part of the caravan that got struck was only one part of a much larger caravan, right? So there is sorry, I was like, I keep saying right, and I'm like, when the fuck did I start saying that? And it's because I've been watching Dimension 20 more often, and Brennan always says that after he says shit. Ugh. Too many people in my brain. All right, but yeah. So the part of the caravan that got struck that you guys were all part of is only one part, maybe like 1/5 of the total caravan. So losing one horse isn't exactly going to slow you all down. However, one of the caravan guards, the one who's in charge of security for your section, approaches you all and says that the following morning, They would very much appreciate if you would go out and try to track down those horses that got spooked and ran. They will need those back in order to continue at a normal pace. And while the surrounding countryside is kind of dangerous as far as bandits and roving bands of marauders and whatnot, they are worried about the rock or other creatures coming back to the caravan. So, they ask that you all seek out the horses in the morning if you are willing to do so.
Mm-hmm. We'll send Dimitri and Silas to go get food. They can, yeah. They go to the other side. We split the party in a very even number.
Go searching in the other direction.
Yeah.
You all know which direction the horses ran. You're going to send Dimitri and Silas the other direction, just in case they decided to double back to trick you.
Yeah. We'll send the best tracker the other direction.
Great.
So I was going to say we don't have a good tracker anymore, but all right, let's do this. Yeah, I think Yuji would agree. And
actually, I think Tinge is a pretty good tracker, isn't he?
You do actually have the best tracker. Thank you very much.
I have non-negative wisdom. I'll have you know. Hello.
Okay, so we're tracking horses. What do we get in reward for going in these?
horses to go home.
Thanks and gratitude.
We get on one time.
What about the thanks and gratitude for driving off a ginormous bird?
Yeah, we should be paid for that.
What direction did the horses go?
Comet? Oh, I think
we
Comet's
lose
left.
Comet.
Yeah, that's. I was wondering why there was so much dead silence. He tries not to do that.
Microphone again. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know how long it's been. What was the last unanswered question? Because I answered all of them.
We were about to head out.
Just any of them.
Okay, so do you want to ask them to pay you from saving them from the rock?
No.
Okay.
I don't think Yuji would ask that.
All right. They do offer to pay you, however, for going to get the horses. They say that if you can go and retrieve the horses and bring them back to the caravan, that they will refund you the price of your journey.
Nice.
Hey, didn't
Okay.
Red already steal the money to refund our journey?
No. That was what Dimitri was like freely giving away for no reason.
No, you both made it cost quadruple more than it should have. All right, that's a good trade, I guess.
Cards, man. Give cards.
All right,
Tinge
Mr.
starts looking for
Tractor
the horse.
Tinge, make dreams come true.
I'm looking by myself.
Red is also.
Did every?
Red's also
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, take your long rest. He recommends you go in the morning. Otherwise, tracking in the middle of the night is going to be very difficult.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Red
think
has
I've
good.
done anything that requires a long rest, but
Red has good perception. They will also be looking out. They'll help out Tinge.
He's an independent rock. It's fine.
So, Tinge, with the 21, you are able to easily pick up the trail that the horses took the following morning and begin following it away from the campsite.
All right.
is that trail that we're following heading into the King's Forest?
It is not. It is, in fact, heading south along the trail.
Oh, okay.
Down the yellow brick road we go.
Okay. All right, so it is a rather nice day out comparatively to the last few days, where it has been notably cloudy and dour out. You do travel for about an hour south of the caravan. It seems to be traveling closer towards the Dagger River as you go, the horses seeming to kind of gravitate towards the water. And Tinge, you are definitely on the trail, and you are able to determine that that they don't seem to have made it very far. The tracks that you're seeing are still relatively fresh. And I need you to make another survival check. Is anybody else doing any other looking around? What are the rest of you doing as you all follow Tinge tracking these horses?
I'm just keeping an eye out in general. Um, this area isn't necessarily 100% safe.
Right. They did mention that there are some unsavory types around here.
Red's
Yuji
getting-
will be at the back of the group watching for anyone coming up behind us, kind of tailing behind.
Tinge is definitely going weapons out and Echo out front at all times.
Red is gonna get started on their whittling hobby, so they have like a piece of wood and a knife, and they're just cutting away.
Okay.
And you were helping with the tracking as well, right?
hmm Oh, right. That was before we found the tracks. But I will do that again when asked. For yeah. Red's like looking. Red's good at finding tracks, but they're not good at keeping them. AKA, they have good perception but not good survival. So they find them. Tinge actually like tracks them.
And then immediately loses the trail.
I mean, it's 12.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to keep the trail of the horses relatively stable in front of you, heading that direction. You're beginning to get the idea that you are getting close to these horses as you travel south along. You're a good like quarter mile away from the road at this point, maybe a little bit more. Noticing a lot of streams and things like that cutting through this area, some still ponds, perfect places for horses to stop and graze and get their water and whatnot. So you got a 6 on that survival check?
12.
12.
12. Okay. One moment, please. Stand by. Okay. So, with a 12. Okay, so with a 12, you begin making your way across this open field area and over a hill. You just barely crest this hill, and you spot all of your horses. However, they are not alone. They seem to have drawn a bit of attention as a group of no less than a dozen individuals surround them. There are several people at the horses' reins trying to pull them away from the water. You can all see over the top of this hill one man shouting orders at everybody. He seems to be trying to get them to pull the horses away from the water. What's everyone's passive perceptions? I know a couple of you have pretty high ones.
12.
11.
12. Silas is the high passive perception of the
12.
Yeah. That's our high passive.
Go team.
Okay. So, what are you all doing as you see this scene out ahead of you?
How
Red's
far
gonna
ahead
go-
is that?
Let's see. You have crested the hill, so you all are about 90 feet from the closest of them.
Red will whisper to the group, 4-1. I like our odds. I say we head in.
Well, hopefully we're not having to kill anybody.
No, no,
I
no,
was
no,
gonna say,
no,
I hate to say
Two
it,
would
but
be
let's.
very upset with me.
Yeah. So Dimitri might be right in this instance, where killing people outright might not be the best plan.
No
But
one
we
said
can thank
anything.
them for catching the caravan's horses for us.
Mhm. They will clearly, obviously, graciously give them back to us with no issue at all.
That's the plan.
You've been spending too much time with Dimitri, my friend.
And it's gonna get me killed as Yuji walks up over the hill. Hey guys, they found our horses. And they keep walking towards them.
As you get up and say that, you hear a woman's voice from behind you. Stop! Hands up! Drop your weapons.
Behind? Oh.
You hear another woman shout, "Hey boss! Got some prospectors over here. I think these are their horses, or so they say. You all look up in time to see 3 women, elvish women wearing light armor and wielding bows, step up out of the brush behind you all. The men down by the water and your horses look up, and the man shouts, "Well, bring them down! They can join the party!" And with that, we'll go ahead and let you all see exactly what's going on here.
When they say to drop our weapons, Red's going to take a comically long amount of time to drop every single weapon in their bag. Like it's fully gonna take like at least 2 minutes.
Would Tinge have seen them with blind sight? Were they that close?
Blind sight just lets you see the things that are in front of you and around you. It doesn't allow you to perceive things that go unnoticed by you. Like, for example, you could see an invisible person standing in front of you, but if that invisible person rolled a stealth check, went around a corner, and snuck up on you, you would not see them do so.
Mhm.
So yeah, it allows you to see things, but not perceive early, if that makes sense. Damn it. These 3 snuck up from behind you all.
Can Yuji, while you're doing that, do an insight check to see how super serious these elvish people are?
Right. All right, everybody. So, what do you all do?
Can I do an insight check to see like how
Yeah.
serious they are?
Tinge is going to look for more because there's only 3 of them right now.
Well, plus the ones way down there that we were being herded to.
Yeah, it's most definitely a 4-to-1 situation.
Okay. So, Yuji, judging by the way they look and around them and whatnot, their armaments, the way that they're handling the horses, just their general demeanor, they seem to mean business. Thieves, a gang of highwaymen, it would seem, especially since the way she said they seem to think these are their horses would imply that they don't think so.
Those are in fact our horses. I can give you all their names right now. That is Dasher, Dancer, Donner.
She
Dixon.
pokes you with an arrow, with like one of the arrows that are knocked in her bow.
I think Yuji would be undeterred and just keep walking as if he ignored them, and just keep walking towards the leader.
Yeah. Okay. She would shout, "Stop! I will shoot."
I thought she said to he said to bring us on down.
She said to Yuji, "Have you dropped your weapons?"
Hell no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I figured that's what was happening. So
Red
she
is still
said,
or not Red. Red is still dropping hers.
right? So she would have said, "Stop, drop your weapons," and then the guy down there would have said, "Bring him down." So she hasn't ordered you all to do anything yet, but Yuji, you continue walking forward, and
Yep.
okay,
I'll look back with a nice, intimidating look. Really, the darkness in my eyes staring this person down. You're clearly not in charge. Get out of my way. Can I intimidate?
yeah,
If she shoots at him, she will have disadvantage.
Totally using my sessional.
okay. She kind of you can see her bow kind of wavering. Red, she's standing right next to you now, and you can see her kind of shaking a bit. And the guy, she would yell down, "Boss! Boss, this one ain't stopping!" And he would say, "Let him come. Let's see what he has to say. They're outnumbered anyways." So the other 2 behind you all would kind of be like, "All right, go on. Kind of gesture you to start moving forward without letting you finish dropping all your stuff.
rocks.
They are.
And these are bushes big enough to hide behind?
Indeed.
Okay.
This is just what you asked for. Carl.
I was just gonna say we have a bigger map with a lot of terrain to hide behind.
Oh, yeah, I was
so
fifth
let's just
level
laugh.
already.
We were
Tinge,
just
do
talking
you
about
spawn your echo?
It's always
Ooh,
been there.
Oh, it's been there. Okay.
He said he had
Got
his
it. Yep,
echo
I
out
remember
the
you
whole
saying
time.
that. Okay.
Yeah, Red without their bag, very unencumbered now. Finally, just like puts their hands behind their head and starts like whistling as they walk. This way.
Okay. Tinge, are you moving up as well? Okay.
Okay, well, as we're marching forward, boss, how far behind were the rest of our crew? And directed at Yuji.
All right.
Yuji's slightly impressed with himself. Only a couple hundred meters. They're gonna be here at any minute. We need to get going. Let's go get our horses. Which one's there, boss?
Yeah,
by the way?
make a deception check.
Me or Yuji?
Let's let one of you do it and at advantage since you're helping here. You'll be contested by the captain's insight.
I guess I'll roll.
You're both our
You.
faces. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, let's see how it goes.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't mean for that to happen, but
It's like, oh boy, here we go.
Okay, not much better, but better. But he kind of gestures towards a few of the guys behind him to move up with him. And he starts to approach you all. He says, kind of looks behind you over the horizon. I don't see no dust trail. I think it's just the four of you.
how much for the horses?
See, now we're talking. You'd like to buy my property.
Mm-hmm.
We would
Yuji's
like to give
properly
you
annoyed.
a finder's fee for finding our property.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks at you, Kay. However you want to look at it. It'll be 50 gold a head to get them back.
Red pulls out a pouch of gold, and they hold it out in front of them.
Kind of gives you like this narrow-eyed glance. 1 second.
As does Yuji. He's probably trying to poker face out, confused with that situation here. I just rage stomped us down here, and now we're just buying the horses. What's going
We're
on?
just buying the horses. What's going on here? All right.
Is this guy standing in the water?
No, he's not. All right.
Nothing wrong with
Hey,
taking a
though,
bath,
as you
by the
notice
way.
those two down there, you do notice that they're not carrying weapons. But they
Yeah,
do seem ready for shit.
Mages.
So,
Yeah.
the captain kind of reaches his hand out to take the bag from you, Red.
She
Takes the
and she'll
bag.
say, and she said, "That's for your nose," and then she socks him in the face.
Oh, Jesus.
Fantastic. Roll an arm strike and then everyone roll initiative.
Saw that coming.
It's amazing.
You should have, yeah.
You should have.
Oh,
I love that.
But even though I saw that coming, Kay apparently did not.
Neither did Yuji, so we're in the same boat.
That strength save was just for my strength plus proficiency, so it's 16 to hit.
16 hits.
I'll be
That's
right
not a roll.
back.
That's just plus 5 damage.
Fantastic. Okay, so so he reaches out the hand, and you can see a bunch of the bandits beginning to visibly relax. And he takes it, and then looks up just in time to catch a square right hook directly in the face from Red. He drops to his knees, and everyone's just kind of staring at him dumbfounded for a moment, like eyes wide and agape. I think that earned you all surprise.
I
Hey.
great line. I love that line.
All right, let's get all of them into initiative. Like creatures will act on the same initiative since there is a mob of them.
There's so many.
There's a lot, I know.
We'll be fine. Everyone take 4.
All right, everybody. You do have surprise. Use it well. Tinge, you're up.
Echo is gonna flow forward. Is the leader prone?
Yes, he is.
Oh, Echo's gone.
We're gonna murder this guy.
And Tinge is gonna float forward a little bit to there. And yeah, this is going down execution style. Great weapon master on the leader.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Did I get shot or anything?
No, you're fine.
No, Tinge is about to murder someone.
Oh no! Damn, that is the literal worst.
Unleash. This is gonna work eventually.
You have to know your times to when to turn it on and off.
That's always hard with this or sharpshooter.
He's at advantage right now.
This is the time.
This is the time,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, you have
They have-
absolutely the time. Yeah,
They have
even
11.
against like 18 AC.
It's even worse. Oh my god.
Wow.
Same roll though for damage.
Unfortunately, the bandit captain writhing around on the ground holding his nose just happens to get extremely lucky and roll out of the way of your strike each time.
All right, let's do the whole thing. Let's do.
Are you action surging?
Action surge.
Action surge,
Oh my
fuck this
God.
guy all the way.
Normal attacks now, because yeah.
Watch now, it's gonna be like 20 plus.
Hey, you called it.
Oh my god.
I mean, you still
you
did your
don't get
21.
that
I mean,
extra-
it was meant to
Eight
be with the
damage.
21 points. That happened
Yeah.
each time.
You got that great weapons master. Don't forget the extra attack or extra dice. I don't remember which one it is.
Extra attack because of Great Weapon Master as a bonus action, so I'll take that
Alright.
attack now. I guess is Great Weapon Master. No, it could be anything. It's just an extra attack as a bonus action.
Yeah.
So I'll do another basic attack.
Here we go. 2 crits, I believe.
Right, it's gonna be another like 20 plus. Watch. Oh no, not this
No.
time. 17 does hit though.
13 damage.
Fantastic. All right, that
And
man is hurt.
unleash. Another unleash.
Can you do it every time you attack?
Every time I take the attack action, so this is another
Yep.
Oh,
attack
wow.
action.
Yeah, because you action surged. Okay.
So another attack.
This is the bonus action attack.
No, he already did the bonus action attack. This is his.
Oh, this is the relate. Okay, I got it.
Unleash
Yep,
Echo
you're good. Yep,
or
you're good.
an incarnation or whatever.
Jesus. All right, that's a hit.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So he's just like writhing around on the ground, stabbed several times now. Still moving though. Red, what are you gonna do?
You got this, and she'll kind of just nudge him, kick him a bit. No, not actually hitting him. And then they're gonna slowly move over here, and then yeah, there we go. I was confused why it wasn't
Yeah,
one.
sorry, I have a few of
Uh,
them in odd spots. I'll fix anyone that's still not in a space. Okay,
But yeah, they'll actually. So after socking him in the face, they are going to get onto all fours and then lunge at this guy.
These poor people are just like, what is happening?
My horse! Give us
I mean,
horses!
In our defense, they tried to capture us, so really they got what's coming.
Yeah,
This is
totally.
an
I mean,
F
I'm
around
not.
and find
It's
out
just
situation.
this is not. This was 100% a fuck around and find out situation. That is perfect. 21
Yeah,
hits for
recklessly.
9.
That's also recklessly. That's a 21 damage as well. And that will be
Jeez.
all.
Okay, so 21 and 21 for 21 points of damage. So you all see Red just lunge at this man from all fours, land on top of him, and all you see is arms just raising and
Just to be
falling
clear,
for a minute.
This guy.
Yes, this one.
Okay.
Indeed. All you see is arms raising and falling,
Non-lethally.
blood splattering, and
Oh no, I don't want to kill him. I don't want to kill him.
you don't want to kill him with your
No.
enraged claws. Okay, so how do you
Yeah.
how do you take this guy down? Because he is very much wrong way. He is very much unconscious. If you didn't mean to kill him.
Okay. Yeah. So Red will pounce on this guy, mostly for effect to scare the shit out of him because it's funny.
It worked.
And they will just like, what's the least vital part of the body? Mostly like the chest and shoulders. Just like, also the face. He can have a kick-ass scar after this. So that'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and they will just like grin at this guy.
He doesn't need ears. You just rip his ears off.
Like some fingers. I mean, things he doesn't need.
You scalp him. Head wounds bleed like crazy. It look like he's just covered in blood.
All right, Red. Is that it?
Look like a badass afterwards. You should be thanking me.
If he ever gets
Alright.
over that PTSD, yeah.
Right.
I'm sure it'll be
Okay,
cool.
you're up.
These guys down here didn't do anything that were going in front of me.
You also have surprise.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Yeah, so I will move 5, 10, 15. I think that gets me in range. Nope, I need to move 5 more feet. Move 20 feet to here. And I cast Bane on the 3 archers.
Okay. Wisdom saves or charisma saves? Okay.
DC Charisma 13.
Red dots if they fail. They all fail.
Ooh.
And then I move 5, 10 feet back to here. Actually, more here. I'm trying to keep the rocks and bushes, if possible, in between me and those spellcasters.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Got it. Right, Yuji.
Kind of like roll his eyes looking at Tinge, wondering why this guy's still breathing. And I'll try and
Oh.
finish him off with my spear. Ha, sorry. Had the ruler on. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't click anything.
Oof.
Thank goodness for advantage.
Yeah. Right, you are correct. 15 hits.
I'm gonna smite him.
Luis.
Oh, jeez.
17.
That knock him out.
Are you attempting to take him alive?
I mean, no.
Okay. That does not reduce him to 0.
Oh, jeez.
My God, this guy. I tell you what, I'm gonna hit him again then.
Just taking hit after hit after hit. 18 hits.
Oh god.
I'm not going to smite this time.
7. How do you take him down, Yuji?
I mean, as he's rolling around, it'll just be the pretty soldier-like way. I'll take my spear and I just stab it right into the chest and then pop it right back out.
Oh.
All right. A couple gurgling seconds later, he stops moving.
But who's
I'll
the
move
new
to
leader?
there. I'll move to there and I'll pull our master, this guy just to the north of me.
Okay. 6
Don't have advantage this time though. Yep. And then I'll stay right there.
What was your second original hit from?
Oh, I don't have extra attack. You're right.
Yeah, it was. That was. I thought the Pam was the second one.
You're right. I'm thinking I already have extra attack, so one of those is wrong. Or the last one, the Pam, then? Or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll make the last one the polearm master attack.
It just reduces the damage by 1.
Reduces the damage by 1. Okay, he still would have died. Cool.
Okay. My bad. Apologies.
All good. All right. Anything else from Yuji?
Nope.
All right. Let me see here.
No yelling. Are you entertained? As you just
I
rocked.
mean, that's super funny.
Anybody else want to negotiate?
Yeah, this guy's gonna run out and says, "After him! Light him up! We still have mountain number 3-1! Get him!"
Thank you for destroying yourself a target.
He just runs out. All right, and with that, these ones. We're gonna start running up. Hiding behind rocks and whatnot.
Are those casters? Are those like human looking? Or are they something different?
They are human looking.
Okay.
I thought they were like fiendish.
No,
Oh,
the
sure,
art
they're
is deceptive.
tiefling,
They are in
sure.
fact not tieflings.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right. This one's gonna rush up and try to take a swipe at Tinge's Echo. It's a 14 to hit the Echo.
Wipes air.
Fantastic. These two can begin swinging at Yuji. Yuji, that is a 13 and a 12 to hit.
Nope, I'm good.
Right. Red, you have... If you light crossbow shots heading your way, 3 to be exact.
From behind me?
Yes, from back this way.
Oh, wait, from over here? Okay. Do I have any cover?
Is that a bush? I can't tell. Plant?
I'll say 2 of them you
Cacti?
can have half cover from.
Okay.
Are you ducking behind that bush? I'm assuming yes, since you're asking.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, they're like standing behind it. Like
Okay.
most of they're like on all fours. So it's
Okay,
like most
so
of
from these first 2, you will have half cover. So that's what, a +2 bonus to your AC?
Yep, 19.
So first attack is an 18, second one is a 19.
Yeah.
For
Okay.
9
At least
piercing.
plus one.
These other 2 are attacks as normal. Because they're coming from this guy right up on top of you, and this guy's got a better angle on you.
Yep.
6 and a 20 on the last one. For another
Okay.
for another 9 piercing.
Woo, have to 4 again.
Alright, Tinge, you're up.
Tinge is going to advance up to this guy here. And then he's going to attack the guy not directly in front of him.
If Tinge were to move here, does he get
Flanking with you?
advantage? Yeah, right
Yes,
here.
I believe so. Wise? There
I'll
we
do
go. So
that.
he's right there. This
Oh,
is okay. Yeah, sorry. A couple of those were still at odd positions, but that's where we're at.
So I would go there.
It doesn't look like there's any good flanking spot right now, unfortunately.
Oh, so, yeah, I have to be directly across. So
Yeah.
I'll stay where I originally. No, I'm going to go down there because not as much cover.
Encircle him.
Yes. So first attack is going to come from Tinge on the guy directly in front of him. Then
Okay.
with normal attack.
When he certainly hits 5 points. All right.
That's a tough damage roll right there.
Oof. Yeah, it
Five
is.
back ones.
Jeez.
Double ones, yeah. I've been doing that a lot when I do hit. And then I'll do my Lash Unleash on the guy that's directly adjacent to the
I was literally just thinking I wanted.
Echo.
For me? Like a little
What
pad,
fighting
it's just-
style does Tinge have?
blind fighting.
Blind.
Oh, right.
And nothing.
A 7 does not hit, unfortunately.
That's it.
All right, Red, you're up.
Woo. Okay. And the mages didn't shoot at me when last time?
No, everybody was surprised for the first round there.
Oh no, I meant when they moved up and stuff.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I moved them before they were supposed to move. I moved them on the bandits turn by accident.
Oh.
So they have not moved yet. They are going. That is where they're going to be in 6 seconds.
Damn. Okay, I wanted to attack them. Red will go. They'll just like do a little jump right over to here. And they will attack the guy above first. So that's an 18 for 10 slashing.
Awesome.
Is he up?
He is still alive. He's still up.
Okay. Non-lethal. That's 25. That's 25 for 19 total.
Down he goes.
Okay. Alive. They don't need to know I'm leaving them alive. They probably don't know. And then Red will turn over to the other guy, and bar her teeth, and then lunge in to bite his neck.
It's a good hit.
For 10 piercing. And then she's just gonna growl at him, and then look at the others, and then keep growling, with like blood coming down her face. She's also fully a wolf now. So like yeah. Can I try intimidating them?
Whenever you want to use the intimidate action to try and get results, I always like that to be an action. Do you have a bonus action left?
No, I bit with it. That's fine.
Yeah.
All good. That's totally fair.
Okay. That does bring us down to the mages, who have used their movement already. They haven't really seen Kay do much yet, so I don't think they're too worried about him back there just yet. So, there is going to be some magic missiles coming in. So we will start the first one that is heading straight for Red. Red, that is 6 force for you.
Oh wow, that's a really low roll.
Yeah, it was a very low roll. It was only 2 per dart. And then Yuji, this one's coming for you. Okay, that is the other end of the spectrum.
Damn
Yuji,
it, I knew it.
That is going
12.
to be. It's going to be 15 points of force you take. Massive. 5 points of dart, max roll.
Ouch.
Yeah.
No big deal. I'm fine.
Okay. Brings us to these two. And Kay, with shaking hands, they all 3 level their bows at you. Okay. There's a veritable rain of arrows coming your way, Kay, as each of them lets loose 2 shots in rapid succession.
And subtracting 1d4 from each of them.
1d4 from each. Go ahead and roll that now, and we'll just do it solid across all of them.
That's fair.
I don't want to do it 6 times. Hey, look at that.
Hey, there you go.
Okay.
It's absolutely fair. It was a great choice.
I'd have been okay even with a 1.
Okay.
I mean, that's like
So the ones that I'm looking at is no, not even. So what's your AC?
18.
18. So they would need to get a 22 or better. There is only one that does, and that one is unfortunately a crit.
Okay.
So that is 10 piercing.
I figured if I got hit, it was gonna be a crit.
Yeah. 6 shots. One of them had to crit. All right. Fantastic. So that is for 10 piercing, and they kind of look and see just this hail of arrows around you, and it seems like only one struck you, and their eyes kind of get a little wide. The bandit captain is dead. Kay, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move to here, so that I have at least partial cover from anything coming from the over by the horses.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to fire an Eldritch Blast at the closest archer.
Okay. 8's not gonna do it.
I get an 8. That's gonna miss. Yeah. That's it.
Okay. Yuji, you're up.
I'm gonna try and hit the guy to the east of me.
Nine is not gonna
Not
do
very
it.
helpful. Nope. Pan him. 7's
Ugh.
not helping me either.
Ice have abandoned us.
Right.
Our martial characters roll real bad. That's all I'm saying.
I'm doing good. I don't know what you guys.
Right, the trail of bodies behind Red.
Yeah.
That's what I can do. So
Right.
not how I planned it, but that's what it is.
Red, you have 2 crossbow bolts heading your way. From these 2.
Rah.
21 and 15.
The one, wait, to run directly in front of me, crossbow bolted me?
This one. And this one.
Oh. Okay. So what were the rolls? Sorry.
21 and 15.
Okay, the 15 misses.
Okay. 8 piercing off the 21. This one
Have to
swings a
pull.
scimitar at you. 16. 16 to hit.
Sorry. No, 16 misses, sorry.
Okay. Are you reckless right now, by the way?
Oh, yes, I am.
19 instead of 15.
Okay. Oh, I deleted my sheet.
That's not what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, 19 does hit.
Okay,
at the
16
moment.
does not. Alright, so another 9 piercing.
Have 2, 4. All good.
Tinge, the one next to you, takes a swing that is a 19 to hit.
Hit.
7 slashing. Yuji, the 2 on top of you, 6 and 15 to hit.
Yay, Barma.
Fantastic. Alright, Tinge, back to you.
Gonna swing at the dude in front of me. Normal attack.
Ooh, nice.
Woohoo!
How do you take him down?
Oh, his head's coming off.
Ha ha ha, nice.
Very simple and straightforward.
Right.
And Great Weapon Master kicks in, so I will hack at the guy to my southwest.
Sounds good. Not gonna do it, unfortunately.
Still not good with the sword. Got to practice more.
All right, Red.
I am gonna move my echo.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I like how Red's the least violent one here.
Right, the wolf person.
Just an innocent city slicker caught up with a group of bad people.
Exactly.
I'm done.
Okay, you're up, Red.
Yeah. What girl hasn't had this weekend? Yeah, so I'm gonna bite the guy below me. That is 18 to hit
18 hits.
for 10 piercing.
Another non-lethal.
10 yes. And then from that guy, I'm gonna jump over to here. I'm gonna look down at the rest of them, and I'm just gonna bar my teeth and growl at them. And I would like to try to intimidate
All right,
them
go ahead and use
with
your bonus
blood
action.
coming out of every. With what? Yeah, I only use my bonus action.
Okay, excellent.
I'm using my action to intimidate. Yeah, blood coming out of my everywhere, but also mostly out of my mouth. Can I have advantage, please?
You know, I was thinking that I would let you do it with your bonus action, but since you're using your full action, I will give you advantage on the roll.
Yay!
You're spitting out all the ears you've bitten
Yeah!
off.
Let's go!
All right. Okay, so I am going to make a group wisdom saving throw for the 4 of them right there. DC 19.
What'd they get?
They all begin to look at you and look past you towards your friends, and they're like, you can see them one by one like look at you and then look back at the corpses and what they assume are bodies behind them, and then the guys in front just take their light crossbows and set them on the ground in front of them, hands up, and start backing away from them. The mages
Nice.
as well.
Yeah. She howls at the sun. There we go.
All right, anything else?
They no, that's basically everything. They will look up at the rest of the group. They will shake off a bit of their fur as they stand up on their legs, and they will give like the neck cutting motion as like we're good, like stop. Do you know what I mean with that? Yeah, that at the rest of the group. Not the cut off their necks, but yeah,
Killing everybody.
Instructions too
they give
difficult. Mass murder ensues.
yeah, and they give a thumbs up to these guys.
All right. So the mages down here, seeing this, they immediately vanish and appear 30 feet south of their original positions, and then proceed to dash the fuck away.
Less smart, but that's still okay.
Bye then.
Right, they run. The scouts, upon seeing several of their allies begin to flee,
There's my 3 for their bane.
yeah, I think they are going to begin firing whilst retreating. So, all right. So this one is 5 feet off the map. They begin peppering while they back up, running away. So the highest rolls in there was it's 22, right? With Bane. Oh no, 21 now with Bane.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 2 hits. Okay, for a total of 15 piercing. You are up.
Closest one, I'm gonna go ahead and blast it
Yeah. 19 hits.
for 7 force, wisdom save, DC 13.
She does succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're rangers.
And I duck behind this rock and kneel down.
All right.
Where hopefully I'm completely
Yeah,
out of
that
view
will
of
give
those
you full
guys.
cover.
Yep.
All right. Yuji.
That's it for me.
I'm gonna try and hit the guy right next to me. Wop, wop, wop.
Yeah. For real.
I'm gonna pan him.
12 hits, just barely. But 12
Does
hits.
it. I'm gonna smite his ass.
Oh, shit. 16.
That should be enough.
How do you take him down?
Just as you kind of see the initial swing of the spearhead misses him, and I just kind of swing the pole around my neck and just clock him upside the head with the back of my back of the spear.
Nice.
And then, being the vengeance paladin that I am, I'm gonna move 15 feet. This guy gets opportunity attack.
19 to
Oh
hit
no.
All right.
for 2 slashing.
I'm gonna mount this horse, and I'm gonna chase after that archer that was running its mouth at me.
Oh no.
All right.
Ugh.
One moment.
You didn't say anything about the rangers up there, Red. I'd just like to point that out. I left the other two
Red
people
was
that
that-
gave up.
Red said get a cut it out kind of. That's what they were going for.
Yeah, he's gonna
Those guys are
totally
still
cut its
shooting.
head off. Yeah, they're still shooting. He's going.
They're common bandits. Oh.
Vengeance Paladin.
I was gonna say, yeah, wrong subclass here for this then. But yeah, to mount is half my movement speed, so 15,
Correct.
and then
And then you can instruct. Why is the horse not going to the back? I hate it. All right. Yeah, and then you can instruct
Matter.
the horse
Is
to
it-
move immediately.
is it how much speed does the
It
horse
can
have?
dash. I have given you access to the sheet, so you can shift double click it, and it'll give you its speeds. and
Oh,
everything.
thank you.
So 80 feet, the draft horse can move.
Damn. I'll just start chasing him then.
Yeah, and you will in fact catch up to them.
I will be close enough to where I guess I'll reach him. We'll make it in time. I just want the one that ran their mouth. That's the one I want.
Oh jeez.
What'd she say to deserve death? Just out of curiosity.
She told me to stop, or they told me to stop.
Okay.
I haven't killed this person yet. That's where I'm at. That's all I got.
All right.
They asked you to relinquish your sword.
Definitely worthy of execution. All right, the bandits, remaining bandits. Those are
Red
the ones
will
that you
point to-
scared the shit out of. Red, they run.
Well, no, Red points to this horse, and then points to these guys. Take your unconscious buds and go. 3 of them are alive. Take a horse. I don't care.
They run.
You fucking idiots.
Sorry. All right. Tinge. Tinge, I see your green ring going, but I can't hear you.
Haven't said anything. I'm thinking,
Okay.
we're gonna be boring. I could go catch up to them too, but I'm just gonna finish this dude off in front of me.
Gonna let him run.
No, he cut me.
Man, Dimitri's gone, and suddenly we have a vindictive bunch of people running around. I mean,
Who would
Right,
find
the
you?
moral
Ah!
compass in here, murder. But Red
I'm
Red
the
has
moral
Red is
compass.
Red has learned the lessons of Dimitri well.
I haven't done a
Red-
single point of damage.
And I missed. So
11 is not going to do it, unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I know.
just yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and order my echo out another 30 feet.
Okay.
Then I'll swap places with it.
Okay.
And then it disappears at the end of my turn.
Red.
Woo. Okay. What can Red do? They will go over
In
here.
Dark Biscuit in a bandit-free world.
Those guys will be fine. They mount this horse, and they're going to ride after the mages. They'll ride after the mages. Yeah. So what is that? 80 feet of movement.
Thought we were letting him go.
Chase the mages.
No, she's letting him go. So, yeah. How fast do horses go?
That horse can move 80 feet a
80.
turn.
Those are draft horses, so 40-foot movement, dash is 80.
Yep. Yep, I thought so. So I think I can get all the way to the edge of the map. Probably. Can
So
I
you're
catch up
chasing
to
the
them?
mages?
I don't know. I think they were like 60 feet away or 90 or something.
Yeah, they would have made it 90 feet total. They were right around here.
Comment.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, so you're chasing the mages. They were right about here, and they moved 90 feet south.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll put them 60 feet off the map.
Okay.
Actually,
Can
no,
I-
we'll put them about 40 feet off the map.
They move 90 feet. Bonus action, Misty Step, and then
Action dash.
Action dash.
action
Then
dash.
regular
Okay.
movement.
Yes.
So I can't catch up to them, or can I?
I mean, you
I just
could.
wanna,
It
like,
depends on
get-
how long you chase them. Because if they see you, well, it's we don't know what they're gonna do when they see you chasing them.
Okay. So
If they were to
Red-
continue running, they would eventually run out of spell slots, and you would eventually catch them.
Yeah, Red gets up to about like 10 feet away from them, and they were like, "Stop! Stop! Your buds, there many of your people are still alive. Come and get them. You assholes just left them there."
So
and
you chase
they-
you. So you get up to there, and you get about 10 feet away from them. Is that what you said?
I think that's how far I get. They move 90. I can move 80. So I
Okay.
get about 10. I get about like 10 to 15 feet away from them. I'm like, "Hey, your buds are back. You could like take this horse if you want to like take your buds and stuff."
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
At advantage because this is
No.
objectively the correct thing to do. Okay.
No. But people very rarely do the correct thing in times of stress.
Sessional.
For 13,
Mm,
keep your sessional. 13
okay.
wouldn't get you there.
Okay.
You're trying to do the right thing. but- All right.
Okay.
Anything
whatever.
else?
They turn back around. They turn back around. They don't actually get back, but they do turn around.
Okay. Yeah, the mages would continue running as you shouted at them.
Assholes.
But you turn back towards the group.
Yeah. Ugh. They're
Okay.
like they're disappointed in the mages for leaving their teammates.
Red's
on.
not mad. They're disappointed.
Exactly. Everyone knows it's worse.
Red, I'm sure they'll come back later.
Mhm.
All right. So that brings us to the scouts, and upon seeing a mounted knight charging at them, they are all three going to stop, turn, and begin firing. We'll get them all back up onto the map. That's where they are now. But only a fool would just let themselves be ridden down by a very pissed off mounted knight. So
I was gonna save my spell slots, but it's on now. So I mean,
-4.
So negative. Wow. Okay. So
yikes! May not have to.
okay. So the possible hits, we have a 22, a 23, and a 21. What's your AC?
Damn, 18.
Okay, so that's 2 hits. Jeez. Could have been a lot more. But all right. Oh, the damage is low as fuck too. All right, it's only 6 piercing. Okay.
Like when I'm not concentrating, I make all my con saves too. By the way.
You're concentrating on Bane, or oh no, that was Kay that's concentrating on Bane. What are you concentrating
Okay,
on?
yeah. I was blessed from the last fight.
Why is it, you didn't have the marker? That's weird. Okay.
Why don't I have the marker? I had the marker earlier, and I watched. And I made all my. Oh no!
Did Bane
I
go
lost
down?
concentration on that last strike.
Okay. So there was no Bane there, but
Didn't
luckily,
realize it.
Yuji, that does only mean only one more hit.
All right,
That is
So
9
all
piercing.
ready for- I'm ready
So
for
the
max
maximum
damage.
number of the-
That is only 9 piercing on that attack.
Did that concentration save? Was that an advantage? All of my
Yours?
concentration saves are at advantage, and I can't tell with the automatic ones.
It does it not? Oh yeah.
Maybe there's a toggle for advantage. What's giving you advantage again?
Yeah,
Warcaster.
work mine.
Okay.
Warcaster.
Okay, 1 second.
Doesn't look like it if you hover over the result.
It doesn't. No.
Yeah. So Bane may still be up.
Shit. Okay. Go ahead and
go ahead,
roll
Meg.
it again. Is that a 14? Okay, so you did succeed. So go ahead and take your 9 back. Alright, Kay, you now are set to roll advantage whenever you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Thank you.
Okay, it is your turn.
Yuji, come back. Let him go. And could I tell that Red left survivors over here?
Make a medicine check. Free check.
At range.
Checking for breathing and whatnot. Yeah, you can see some chests rising.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna come over and make sure that they're not going to be dying. And Yuji can do whatever Yuji needs to do.
Okay. This man ran. Okay, Yuji.
Yeah, I'd assumed that he'd run when I headed over here. Sorry.
So Yuji will ride up to the one that ran their mouth and say, "I'll give you a choice. You can surrender now and your friends run free, or I will end you. Which would you like?"
They would readily choose. I mean, they would ask if you were going to let them go.
I would pull a pair of manacles out from my backpack.
The implication.
Yeah, right. Okay, this is an interesting situation because
You want me to roll something for it?
yeah, go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
Be intimidated. That's not very good.
No. Okay. All right. So they would respond, "Let us go and we'll let you live."
Kind of hiss at them and
Yeah.
whenever, "Don't let me catch you trying to take any of my horses again," and I'll start to ride back.
Okay. Yeah, you could definitely tell the tremble in her voice when she said that. There was a empty threat, but they don't want to go to jail.
Or
Yuji's got a whole 4 HP to his name right now, so he doesn't necessarily want to fight anymore either, and I'll ride on back.
Okay. Yeah.
I assume that when somebody has Bane on them, they can tell. I'll keep Bane concentration up for the full minute of its duration.
Okay. Right. Okay, Tinge, do you plan to do any hostile action against these scouts on your turn?
I'm gonna make my echo appear, and it's gonna slide forward to them, and I'm just gonna yell, "Keep moving!"
And they would do just that as they would continue their backing up with their arrows drawn until the echo slides in front of them and just kind of pops up in front of them, at which point they would just turn in full sprint in the opposite direction.
Then he's gonna turn around and head over towards the rest of the people that gather the horses and check out the boss leader's body for any cool stuff.
Yeah.
Red will ride up. They're going to, I guess, like tie the 3 guys onto their horse. Like this is more than a turn, so I'm assuming we're out of initiative.
Yes, we are now out of initiative.
Yeah. They'll tie up the 3 guys on here, and then they're going to ride after the archers if they can find them.
Red. Stop.
What?
These guys will wake up in a couple of hours
Eventually.
with a bad headache. Their friends may or may not come back. I have uses for these guys.
What uses?
And I'm pulling out paper and ink. And I write a note that says, contact Crabbit Smythe at the Seaside Boardwalk, Lower Tapix Landing. Let him know that you're willing to give information on bandit activity between here and Rote. And I will put that and 12 gold pieces in a pouch in one of their pockets, like where they'll obviously notice it.
UG will ride up there and be like, oh god, he's drawing a picture of him to death.
Yeah, Red will also add a little note that says, your bow friends went north, your wand friends went south. They abandoned you, they were assholes, I offered to help, they did not accept.
Okay. Carl, can you PM me the text of that message, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Hinge is gonna walk up to the bandit leader's body, flip him over, take a look at his face, go through his pockets, check out his armor, whatever. weapons he's
Fantastic.
carrying.
Okay. So, as far as weapon and armor, his weapons and armor are relatively mundane. Nothing too special about them. However, he does very clearly like to show off his spoils. He is wearing a gold chain that is worth 15 gold. He is wearing a ring on each of his 4 fingers. No rings on the thumbs, that's just impractical. Each of those is worth 5 gold, so that's what?
35.
40? 8 rings at 5 gold?
Oh, 8 rings. My bad. Yep.
It's okay.
55 gold.
Just thinking one hand.
And he also has on his person a pouch containing another 50 gold of assorted coinage.
So 90? 100?
Between the 3 unconscious bandits, before gold is left in their pockets, you would recover another 15 gold.
Will they notice that there's more gold in their pockets?
You would certainly notice it was in a different pocket. And I'm assuming like the note's like wrapped around it or something.
Alright, it's late. I'm not doing math. What's the total? How are we dividing this up?
I think I got it up to 120.
Okay. So
If
20
not, then
per-
that's what I intended to do.
Hinge would just hand all the gold stuff or offer it to Yuji. You're the one who took him down.
I socked him.
I did absolutely nothing but stab him, so I'll start divvying it up amongst the group as we start walking back, or when we start walking back.
Red will also leave, painstakingly, she will leave her shovel behind and stick it into the dirt by the captain.
Ooh, even better intimidation.
No.
Dig shallow graves for each one.
For each of the survivors.
For the bandit leader or the accomplices, is there like any defining marks? Are these just clearly bandits, or can I like investigate them to see if there's any sort of leads associated with them?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
God, my dice are hot tonight. Let me
Yeah,
tell
they
you
are. Yeah, they just appear
Look
to be
like bandits.
To be fair, I literally would have just made something up if you rolled high, so you didn't miss out on anything intentional.
Okay, perfect. I would usually be like, forget the graves, let's get out of here and let's get on the horses and get going.
Yeah. Just gather the horses up, head back.
Just realized.
You
I
go
don't know
back
if
super quick.
I don't know if Red's killed anyone this entire time. This entire.
Completely
I was
covered in
thinking-
blood, sopping all over the place. Hadn't killed
They're
him.
always
No big
covered in
deal.
blood, and their name is Red for a reason. But I don't know
No.
if they've killed anyone this whole
No.
time.
You've taken
Oh, the
some
nose.
out.
The nose in the valley. In the valley. Yeah. Well, actually, gnolls aren't like really people. I don't think.
We've had this
Yeah.
discussion multiple times.
Yeah.
Let's not go down this
yeah.
road. So goes
Well,
back to
yeah.
the HeroForge every
They're
time.
all
so.
inherently evil. I don't know if I'd classify inherently evil people as people.
See, yeah, inherently evil is a good way to put the gnolls because they are literally created by the demon lord. I forget what their lore is like here in Ravnica though. I mean here in Eberron.
Oh, they actually. I think they have playable gnolls. They are people. My bad.
They are.
Whoops.
Yep.
Yikes.
Whoops.
Gnolls are very playable.
Yeah. They were trying to murder innocent harpies, though, so that's different. These are just common bandits, and Red feels especially bad. She'll like look at these guys with like a bit of sympathy as we walk back with the horses. Actually, we can all ride a horse.
It's like,
We
yeah,
all
let's just
ride our-
ride back.
Yeah, we all ride our horses back. But
Alright, well.
as we ride back, Red will look at them with sympathy because like Red literally did that for multiple years. So
Right.
But you didn't run into our group, so you lucked out.
Yeah, I was
Like, I'm not
interested. I was interested to see how Dimitri would handle this situation, and I was completely ready for him to like somehow talk your way out of it all. But the voice of reason was not here, and apparently, lots of murder is the result.
Yeah. Red's not a talker, so
Hinge was going for the "I'm just gonna tear your leader to pieces. Do you really want to continue?"
Yeah.
It
Does
didn't work
anyone
out
else
though.
want to negotiate?
All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and take our break, and when we come back, you all will reunify with the caravan, and we will continue making our way to Sharn.